It is Free Comedy Friday today, and I knew it was going to be a good one when I saw who was in town.
Yes.
Craig Robinson making his grand return to San Diego, playing at the American Comedy Company this weekend. Now, I don't know if there's any tickets left. Good luck.
Yeah.
I do know that they got a couple of Sunday shows available, so get those tickets quick. Because, Craig, you're sound out. You're big time, man.
I appreciate that.
For sure.
Yeah, we just added 2 Sunday shows.
Yeah.
So, there definitely tickets left for that.
People are in demand, man.
Oh, that's
listen, Craig, you've been in studio hanging out with us before. We were just reminiscing. Craig was actually in here a long time ago when Hot Tub Time Machine came out. And so, it's awesome to have you back, man.
Yeah.
So, immediately you looked over and you saw that Thor over here, our good buddy, is rocking a Dunder Mifflin shirt.
Yep.
And I don't know. I was kind of cringing when I saw that.
cringing?
A little bit. I'm like, really? We're doing this?
A little fanboy. I'm not gonna lie.
This show is
Do
hysterical.
you respect it, or is that a little like?
I respect it.
Okay.
I'm happy that I, didn't oversleep and miss it. And
you don't want to miss that.
Yeah.
Highlight of your day right there.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's one of my favorite shows of all time. It's hysterical. Craig, you're hysterical in it. And the song you made, Dunder Mifflin, I have it on my...
Out of paper, out of stock, friendly faces around the block. It's early.
Beautiful.
The blues from them chains and the calls in your pay.
Get it.
Come Michael and Stanley, Jim DeWine and Creed. Come Andy and Kelly for your business paper needs. Call
Dunder Mifflin.
the people, persons,
Paper company, right? Dunder
paper people, but
Paper
very,
persons, paper people. People,
Close enough.
persons. I saw Craig, I want to shoot, like 6 years ago at American Comedy Company.
Yeah.
And I sat front row, and you hadn't come to studio. I didn't know me from a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And you made fun of me the whole act.
Stop
Is that
it.
right?
No joke, swear to God.
Well,
me and
you
my
had
buddy
that
Jeff.
face.
Yeah.
You had that face.
And there was at one point where Craig, I'll never forget, it was so funny. You're making everyone clap, and I have no rhythm. So you slam your hands on the keyboard and start yelling at me and mocking me for having no rhythm. And then you made me walk across the stage while you did like your slow motion bit.
You did?
Yeah, I swear to God.
So funny.
I swear to God. And he had no idea who I was.
That's amazing.
Because I think that Friday you couldn't come in or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to go see Craig Robinson.
Yeah.
So that was
bro.
a highlight.
You know what? Weirdly, I'm imagining we're in court and you're telling this. And I'm sitting there like,
He's on the stand.
Yes.
yeah, I'm guilty. This is all.
That
This
just
is all
happens,
things
officer.
that I would do.
Do you do a lot of audience participation stuff in your act, or just whatever?
All audience participation, which, mind you, this pandemic hit.
Yeah.
And so we were, trying to figure out ways to do comedy, and at the Laugh Factory in Los Angeles, we would go. They started, and you would just go up and do your act for the camera, for the internet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Weird.
But one of the first things I do is play. If you're happy, clap your hands. There was nobody to clap their hands. I'm like, I know you're clapping out there, and it just got more cringy and weird. But yeah, there's a lot of audience. There's some call and response and some things.
Okay, good.
And the audience, is a huge part of what I do, because it's a lot about the reaction and
For sure.
and them kind of almost guessing, and they're my partner in this.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially you got a guy with goofy face and that
Okay,
clap.
Yeah. That's so
I was literally right in front. It was crazy. I was dead set. It
And
was
that's the
crazy.
thing when you go see Craig
Yeah.
is that it's like a variety show, because Craig he's got his keyboard, he's singing along.
Yeah.
You're doing all kinds of stuff up there, right?
Yes. I'm playing the keys and singing, and then the most fun we can have is when the audience sings along.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's that takes it to a whole nother level.
Oh, that's so good.
And San Diego is right there, and I love playing American Comedy Company.
Yeah.
What a great room of intimacy.
Oh, yeah.
It's got almost like the comedy cracks in there like thunder,
Yes.
and it's got this kind of one-man show feel. I can't really put my finger on it, but
That's interesting.
I love coming to it.
You say that because it sounds like the room matters. When you perform, like the room that you're in, it actually matters.
The acoustics in there are awesome. But sometimes the ceilings can be too high, or it's a big. I like intimate small.
You want to feel the laughter.
Yeah, feel like I can touch everybody.
Yeah, that makes sense. Speaking of Thor, he's a New Yorker. He's from New York.
Yeah.
You are from Chicago.
This is correct.
And you are the Pizza Hut guy.
This is correct as well.
So, we always have the debate. He always claims that, New York pizza is way better than Chicago deep dish and things like that. And being Pizza Hut, spokesperson, what do you think is the best pizza out there?
No one out Pizza Hut.
That's
Heard that.
I don't remember where I heard
just
that,
made
but I heard
$10,000.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And you're everywhere right now, especially with the Final Four going on right now. Pizza Hut being, big sponsor.
It's turned into its own little series.
It's crazy.
It's so much fun. And the director of these ads is none other than David Gordon Green, who directed Pineapple Express.
Get out of here!
No way.
He loves throwing in the weird stuff. It's like, and I'll be doing something. So I haven't even seen the latest. I think one we're singing.
Yes. What's the song they play at the end? Of Final Four, the Final Four.
Oh, the one shiny moment.
Yes,
one shiny.
That's right. That's what you were saying.
Stuff like that, and just like he's the one. And if you remember Pineapple Express, when we were doing this, exactly. Where I'm going.
I wanted to ask you about this too. That's so funny.
We were in rehearsals, and then we were going through that scene, and he said, "Okay, you see the food on the table, you see the mac and cheese. Now put your hands in it." Now there was no mac and cheese there at the moment, and he's like, "Now say, I love it." The food's still warm, and so that moment was born weeks before I filmed it.
It's so weird. They go to a house to find Seth Rogen and James Franco to kill him, and they're eating dinner. They leave, and Craig just puts his hands in the mac and cheese. It's so weird. I wanted to ask you about that too.
I love it. I love moments like that. Just random. What just happened?
It made no sense, but it was awesome. That's so funny. So, in Craig's opinion, best pizza out there.
Yeah, what do we got?
Do you like deep dish, or are you a New York folded type of a guy?
Not gonna let this go.
I gotta know.
No, we talk food a lot. This guy even thinks cheese isn't a topping. He says it comes with it.
It comes with the pizza, so it's a plain pie. You don't need to say a cheese pie.
I saw something. I guess it was Twitter or something. They said someplace you tell them how you want your pizza, and you have to tell them about the cheese. They send a picture just like. The dough and
so I say you have to say cheese. That'd be weird.
That's
kind of a given.
Dough.
Yeah.
But I mean, have you tried the deep dish?
We tried it in Chicago in August.
Yeah, this summer.
What place?
Do you remember what restaurant we went to?
It's the famous one. They have two
there's a couple of them.
downtown.
You got Lou Malnati's.
That's what it wasn't. It that?
You got
start with an L.
Connie's. You got Giordano's.
Giordano's.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you did good. You did
good.
Well, this guy
I liked it.
Critical.
I wasn't the biggest fan. It was too much for me. It was too much. I'm more of a thin
the whole
crust.
Knife.
Yeah, I like to fold it and eat it.
He didn't know what to do. He's like, "How do I?"
He was very confused.
You don't fold deep.
You can't fold deep dish.
He doesn't know how to eat pizza without folding it. It's not complicated.
I grew up with the deep dish.
So you like it?
I would have to go with Chicago.
Water's different in New York.
You're done, son.
Yeah.
Now, Craig, obviously, The Office is a cultural thing now. It's so big. I keep hearing there's going to be some sort of reboot. We got to do this. We got to do a reunion, all that stuff. Have you heard anything, or is that a possibility at all? Doing another Office reboot or something?
Well, we were going to do something, but then some sexual things happened. Some charges came, so we can't do it.
Oh, really? Is that true?
Yeah. I had sex with Pam and Angela.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Oh, my God. Craig.
At the same time.
What's happening right now?
I mean, all the air got sucked out of the room. We're all like,
Tell me more.
Jim must be
Jim
pissed.
and Dwight's wife?
Oh, dude. What is on?
pull, man.
I feel like it went down on the farm too, for some
100%.
reason. Like freaky stuff.
No, the
happens.
warehouse.
The
Yeah.
warehouse.
Yeah, why the farm?
I don't know. I feel like freaky stuff goes down there.
No, you know what? People have been talking about this reunion. I have not been contacted
Nothing.
about any reunion.
So it's just people making this stuff up.
Who knows?
Because
It
we
could-
want it to happen.
It could be a thing.
Yeah.
But you know, but I have yet to hear about it happening, and I would love to see it happen.
Yeah.
I
So
would-
you'd be in if they
I'd be in.
called?
You
They say-
mean for like a reunion
Yeah, or something.
show, like or
I don't know, anything.
one
Yeah,
episode,
one
a movie,
episode.
or like a whole seat. Like, what are you talking? What are our terms
Okay,
here?
here's my
Yeah.
pitch.
What's
What are our terms?
I'm gonna go 2-hour special, where we talk to the cast and get some new scenes.
New scenes?
Yeah. Like, what are they up
Like-
to now? Like, where are they now?
Oh.
New, not
Oh.
nude.
Yeah,
Oh,
new.
okay.
That's that other thing Craig was talking about.
Different
With Pam
program.
and Angela.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You'd
You
be
do
down
that.
for that.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Now, how about a one-time holiday type special? Okay, so we're not redoing the whole
Okay.
series,
Yeah,
but
okay.
everybody's back in
Absolutely.
care.
New
Okay,
Yankee
Of course.
swap.
Of
Yankee
course.
swap. Okay, but then what if they wanted to reboot the whole series? Are you in on something like that?
I mean, now we have to talk. But yeah.
How
'Cause
How much
some-
dollars we talking?
well, some people feel like you
I'm not going back for the same I got before.
want to race that.
Add a couple zeros. We'll talk, right, Craig?
I'm an athlete now.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to take a quick time out. We're going to have more with Craig Robinson in studio hanging out with us. Coming up next on the show on Rock 105.3 and Q1033, Q1033. We are very happy having
yeah.
Craig Robinson hanging out with us in studio today for Free Comedy Friday. You can go check him out at the American Comedy Company this weekend. I believe the only tickets that are available are for his Sunday shows. A couple shows on Sunday. The rest of it sold out.
Oh man,
Sold out. So good luck with that, man. Craig,
scary.
Craig, you are a busy man right now. You got a
Yeah.
lot of stuff going on right now. We were just talking off the air about your brand new Peacock show, Killing It, which looks hysterical.
So funny.
I was just checking out the trailer,
Yeah.
and it's you being like a snake hunter in the Florida Everglades.
Makes sense.
Yes, correct.
That's a wild concept for a show.
Yeah.
But this looks hysterical, man.
Thank you.
When does it come out?
This this comes out April 14th.
Okay.
It's with the guys who excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
The guys who
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, right?
Yeah, that's what the cough button's for. That's why I said cough on it. Yeah. It'll mute your mic for you.
it's with the guys who wrote Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Funny.
Dan Gore and Luke Del Tredici.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh, wow.
I was just thinking that.
Fancy.
But no, Craig, are there actual real snakes in the show?
Oh, we had snakes. We had a pig one episode. We had some alligators that didn't make that made an appearance, but one time we were about to shoot because we were in a swamp.
Yeah.
Actually shooting, and right before we had a safety meeting, and they were like, "Yeah, there's some alligators out here and some snakes, and so just mind your P's and Q's."
What?
Yeah, I was like, "Good night, everybody."
No, thank you.
Yeah, I'll
No
pass.
pass on that.
Wild.
Oh my god.
So we're not even talking about like like snakes that are handled by handlers and stuff like that. You're talking about your
we
real
had those,
ones.
but then there were some randoms.
Oh my god!
Randoms out there. Yeah. I'm
Are
like,
you,
hey,
do you have a fear of snakes?
Yeah, how were you?
Because I don't.
you ready
I'm
for
out.
this story?
What's
okay.
up?
Oh, okay, what happened? What do we got?
I went to Australia several years ago. This is where snakes get a bad rap between the Bible and Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
We grew up fearing snakes, but they're actually really cool. And I mean, obviously maybe not the ones in the wild. They might be out to get you.
Sure.
But they feel amazing. And I had a snake. I never thought I'd have a snake on my neck. And so by the time we did the show,
You're cool.
I'm cool with snakes.
Wow. So in Australia, you put one around your neck?
I was at an animal sanctuary.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you're no.
And
fear.
also we sang to a cockatoo, and he was moving his head. His little afro came out.
What?
And then the second best hug of my life I had in Australia at the animal sanctuary. The first best hug of my life was my mother.
Aww.
The second best hug was this koala bear.
Aww.
Now, yes. Now imagine like holding a strong baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And its nails were like really sharp. You You ever put a knife in your skin to where it feels good? You know what I'm talking about?
Like a cutter?
Craig, no.
We've all done it. We're all psychopaths. But it was amazing, and I literally wanted to bring this koala bear back to the States. I was like, why couldn't I have this pet? And they were like, no. And I was sat down in the office with this guy. We were talking about it, and it turns out I didn't have the qualifications. But
Okay.
Oh, that's heavy. That was a good one.
The story is true, some of the last part.
Oh, okay.
Emily hugs. Emily, when she gets a little tipsy, she's a extremely hard hugger.
Yeah. Even sober, I'm a hard hugger.
Aggressive.
I'm a hard hugger. It's nothing like a good hug. And we missed hugs for what, 2 years?
I agree.
2 years.
It was like
feel it.
6 feet, homie. You know, so
right.
hugs are back.
You're cool with it.
It sounds like you like a little pain in your hug.
I said no. When you feel it feels good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I like
saying.
a secure hug.
Yeah.
I like to hug someone and they know that you're safe right here.
See, because I tell Emily she hugs too hard. It
She
hurts
hugs
me.
too hard.
Craig, isn't it when they come and it's like a lip hug?
Yeah, it's
Isn't
like
that crazy?
Like a dead fish hug.
Yeah, like a dead fish hug.
You don't want a dead fish. I like a little like.
You want to
come here. Let's feel our chest muscles. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
too
I want to
much.
break a rib.
Yeah.
It's too strong.
Like a little too much.
Look, I'm not saying I'm going to squeeze and kill you, but I'm going to squeeze you.
Okay.
I feel like I'm going to break a rib on that one. I don't know.
And then you got a movie coming out too.
Yeah.
This is an animated movie, right?
Yes.
The Bad Guys.
The Bad Guys, where I play Mr. Shark. And what a cast this movie has. Awkwafina, Sam Rockwell. And then, of course, I'm drawing a blank, but look that up, The Bad Guys, and this was one of those, you can go as an adult, you can just take your kids, take the family. It's really cool.
You know what I love about
looks so
animated
good.
movies like that is that there are a lot of times they'll sneak in adult jokes for the parents.
There's no sneaking in.
They're full blown in there.
Yeah.
It's like we're talking like sausage party stuff, or are we going?
Oh, no.
Not that crazy. Right?
Not that crazy. No. This is
Okay.
This is way more kid friendly.
Okay, that's good.
The whole family.
The trailer gave me Zootopia vibes,
Okay.
big time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Eddie,
All
watch
right.
out.
But
I'm a fan of that.
sausage party. I'm scared to see the
Finished
extras
version?
on that.
Oh, really?
On
Because
Sausage Party?
Yeah, because I know what we did when I was. Well, I know the stuff they got cut out. And I'm like, oh my god, that stuff was basically like the sex scene stuff.
Sky and I saw that, the premiere of that with, I think Seth Rogen was there, and and somebody else was there. His writer was there.
Evan Goldberg.
Evan Goldberg, and I think you were at the theater because they had some of the cast there. When Nick Kroll was there too, and we watched it. It was we watched it together. It was crazy.
Yeah, we did
that was
one
for
here.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
That's where we saw it. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
that was a wild movie.
That was very unexpected.
It's so genius though.
Yeah,
like,
it really is.
Like just even the Twinkie, like just the names and the personalities.
No, like if I go high to the grocery store, like to this day, I'll think about it as I'm like pulling stuff off the shelf. Like seriously, like
Wild, Scott.
well, yeah, the weird thoughts you have when you get high.
All
It
right.
happens. It happens.
Sounds good. Listen, you definitely want to go check out Craig. All of these things, the movies, the TV shows, and he's going to be at the American Comedy Company all weekend long. Like I said, tickets available on Sunday. Definitely go check him out. Craig, good to see you.
Thank you all for having me. Thank you, San Diego. I'll see y'all this weekend.
That's what's up. There you go. More of the show when we get back on Rock 105.3 and Q 103.3.